In this video, I will show you how to add stock market data to your WordPress website quickly and easily. With this, we have different options for the layouts. So we can have a cards grid, we can have a card stack where we can slide through, we can have a ticker, which is going to move along either the top or the bottom of your website. We have a table view and we have a list as well. So let's dive in. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. From here, we now have access to Elfsight, and there's a lot of widgets that Elfsight have available, but we are specifically looking for the stock widget. So we want to come to the top of the page in this search widgets bar right here. We can click into this, and then the widget that we are looking for is called stocks. So we can go ahead and type this in, and then we can see the stocks widget is going to appear. So we can click into this, and it's now going to ask us to choose a template. We can either go for the stocks light theme or the stocks dark theme. Really, it just depends on your website, and all of these colors are customizable. So if you have a green website, for example, we can make this green later on. For my website though, I'm going to keep this on the light theme as this fits my website. And then we can click continue with this template. Inside of this area, we can now add in all of the assets and all of the stocks that we would like to display on the site. So to do this, we can first of all go in and delete any that we would like to. We can also rearrange the stocks order by clicking and dragging, just like this. And then to add new stocks, we can click on add asset. And in here, you can search for the asset that you are looking for. So for example, if I want to add in Adobe, we can simply search for Adobe. And just like this, the Adobe stock is now going to appear. Let's add another asset just to balance this out, and we will add the 3M company. So we can type in this, and just like this, we can add in that asset as well. So that's how we can add in all of the assets. Next, we can go down to layout, and this is where we can choose the layout that we are going to use. We can either use the tickers, the card stack, the table, the list, or the cards grid. I'm going to stick with this as I think this looks awesome. We can then choose if we want to show the asset icon or if we just want to show the text. If we want to show the mini chart or just the price, we can adjust the width right here. And then we can also choose the price change format and what we actually want to show in here. Once we have the layout looking as we would like, we can then go to the theme. We can choose between light and dark or customize theme. And in here, we can change all of the colors. So we can change the background color, the stroke color, the card color, the title color, text color, all of these different things in here. We can also make the widget bigger or smaller as well. And we can choose the corner radius on each of these cards. Once all of this has been added and your stock widget now looks how you would like it to look, all we have to do is click on this publish button in the top right corner. And then Elfsight is going to take us over to this screen where we can now choose a plan. Now, the plan that you go for depends on how many monthly website views your website gets. So as you can see, we have different plans for different amounts of website views. And of course, Elfsight also has this free plan for if you have a smaller website or if you just want to test Elfsight out. Once you have chosen your plan, we are then going to be taken over to this page and we're going to get this piece of code. And with this code right here, this is how we are going to embed the stocks widget onto our WordPress website. So all we need to do is click on copy code, and then we can go over to WordPress and of course open up the WordPress editor. And then all we need to do from here is just scroll down to where we want to add this on the website. So I'm going to add mine right here. Once we have found where we want to add this, we click on this plus icon in the top corner, and in this search bar, we can search for HTML. Then we want to drag in this custom HTML. Once again, we drop this where we want the widget to appear. And then in here, we can simply click in and paste in the code that we just copied. Just like this is now all set up. This code that you see is only visible in the editor, and on the actual website, this code is not going to be visible and it's going to be replaced with the widget that we set up. So now all we have to do is click on save, and then I can show you this by viewing the website. And now if we scroll down, we can see we have the stocks widget added to our WordPress website.